NDC put across 5 major issues which cut across the general operations of the Electoral Commission and the ongoing voter registration exercise. They started with the issue of the faulty registration kits and the internet connectivity, which forced the EC to instruct their agents to go offline. The NDC says that decision opens up the process to manipulations. General Secretary of the party, Fifi Fiavi Kwete, addressed the news conference.
The NDC unequivocally rejects the Electoral Commission's use of offline registrations, which could potentially cloak their inefficiencies under the guise of technical challenges. Such practices not only undermine the integrity of the electoral process, but are also ripe for exploitation, including data manipulation and introduction of errors that could skew the process outcome.
Although the EC says it has taken note of errors in its registration computations and rectified them, the NDC says they have uncovered more errors.
This situation exemplifies what we term transpositional rigging of elections, where figures are shuffled between categories without affecting the overall total. In the OT region, the Day 2 figure of 578 was erroneously swapped with the 3 figure of 1,515. Bono East recorded 2,252 per hour data. This figure will affect the total registered voters of 5,118 for Bono East for the 4 days as stated by the EC.
The NDC also raised issues with the continued busing of minors and their enrollment onto the electoral roll. They alleged that some EC officials and security personnel were facilitating the illegality.
It has come to our attention that EC registration officials, in collusion with elements of the NPP, are misusing the Ghana card extensively. A particularly alarming instance was uncovered at the Pusiga Registration Center, where EC registration officer Muhazu Al-Hassan used a single Ghana card to register 20 different applicants.
Fifi Kwete says they will not back down on their demand for the serial numbers of all devices being used in the limited voter registration exercise.
Regarding the issue of obtaining the serial numbers of BVR kits, we affirm our commitment to transparency as articulated by our national chairman, Honorable Johnson Esiedu Nketia. We urge our registration agents to meticulously track and record the serial numbers of the BVRs used during the registration exercise. And we are proud to report that our agents have risen to this challenge. If the Electoral Commission truly upholds the principles of fairness and openness, it should have no reservations about allowing our agents to record these numbers. The ability to do so is crucial, particularly if there is nothing to conceal.
The NDC party is asking for an independent probe into the missing registration devices that went missing weeks ago and an audit of the computer systems of the EC.
The Electoral Commission must not merely sit up. It must rise to the occasion with urgency and transparency. We insist on the initiation of an independent, bipartisan parliamentary inquiry into the conduct of the Electoral Commission, particularly focusing on the stolen BVR kits, which were under CCTV surveillance at the Electoral Commission headquarters. These glaring failures have only reinforced our determination to demand a comprehensive audit of the Commission's equipment and ICT infrastructure before the polls on December 7, 2024.
The NDC wants the EC to dispense their duties fairly as we head towards the December polls. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.